realize that all these things that I've been hearing about people being murdered and being hit, and just because of who they were going to apply to me, and I was terrified. But again, my friend really helped me to kind of navigate that. And he introduced me to a world in Mexico that it was really amazing. He was also a painter. He studied in the same school that Frida Kahlo studied, with one of the people that studied with Diego Rivera, Los Fridos. I don't know if you read about them, but they all learned to read through Diego Rivera. And so then I started meeting a lot of artists in Mexico, and I became a musician. I started performing in Mexico, and I became fairly well known because I will play political songs, and I will usually help people who are organizing rallies and political activities with music. I started hosting a youth arts forum, all youth-led, all youth-organized, and it was awesome. People started calling us, and we will do theater in the street, we will do music. And so then what happened was that these women came to talk to me and told me that they were interested in organizing the first women's seamstress independent union. Because as you know, because of the PRI, all the unions were under the control of the PRI, so they really weren't looking out for the workers. They really were trying to keep a finger on that. So they wanted to get out of that and organize their own union. And they asked me if I would be willing to play at their first rally, and I said, sure, why not? So we did that, and they decided to do a planton, which is you just go out in front of the National Palace, and you sit there, and you just put a big, kind of like those murals that you have there. They make this beautiful art, and then they write there what they want, their demands. So they were there, and all they wanted was that they will be paid a fair wage, that they were allowed bathroom breaks, and that the doors of the places where they were open. I mean, that's reasonable, right? Their conditions, their working conditions were pretty horrible. And what happened then was that night, while we were just standing there, I was, we were playing and we were just chatting, the army arrived. And they started hitting everybody. So then they grabbed me, they hit me in the face, they broke my head. I still have a scar here. They broke 4 ribs, my knee, and my nose. And they put me in this bus with, I guess there were like other 12 women that they got. They took us to a place outside Mexico City. And then they separated us, and they started asking us questions about who we were working with, who were the other people in the group. Also, it was pretty horrible. So I spare you all the things that they did to us. But I didn't know that these people actually knew my father. And so when they were going through my backpack, and they found my ID and they saw my name, they got scared and they decided to let me go. So they let me go in the middle of the night. I got to my friend's house. I told him what had happened. He got really freaked out, and I didn't know why, but he told me that I had to leave right there. So he called other friends. They gathered, I think it was like $700. They drove me to the airport, and they put me in a plane to Seattle, which was the farthest place they could get me with the money that they got. And that's how